So it's been 2 years since I've been here, and from what I understand, it's completely different. We're at the Cambridgeside Galleria Mall here in Cambridge, Massachusetts. And last time we were here, they were starting to shut down stores for this massive reimagining of this building that's been around since the 90s. And we're about to check it out 2 years later and see what kind of progress it's made. Let's go. So we'll start this video outside. A lot has changed. Right behind me, you can see the shell of the building was the former Sears Roebuck that was here when this mall originally opened many years ago. Man, it's they completely gutted it, or I don't even know if they gutted it or if they had built a new structure, to be honest with you. Let me try to see if I can peek in here and find out. Alright, so at first glance it looks like it's the original structure. I believe there was a third floor, and actually you can see remnants of the third floor up there in some of the video. So they had removed the floor altogether, and they've seemed just to gut the entire space, because this is basically the same footprint as the original building was, or the original Sears, I should say. Let me get out of the wind a little bit. From what I understand, they're actually going to put street businesses on this side over here. So basically, which was once a wall and some windows for the former Sears, they're actually going to open it up and create some commercial space so people don't have to actually go into the mall to actually use some of the spaces. So we'll put a link below in the information of the work they've been doing on this so far. But yeah, it seems like it's completely gutted and they're starting this next phase, so it's very interesting. Right now we're walking on First Street, I believe, in the corner of First and Charleston. This is basically behind me. Right here is where the old Leechmere used to be. Now it's the Best Buy, and it's split up with Best Buy and I think a bookstore as well in the mall. This is still in business. Once we turn the corner, we're going to show you something. It's where the old Lord & Taylor's was. They seem to be knocking that building down and doing some other kind of additions. I believe they're probably doing the same idea they're doing in this street, putting some retail space. First, I'm going to check that out. Did I mention it's January 2022? And it's very cold outside. My hands are frozen. So I want to do the outside first, that way I can warm up on the inside and do some of the tour inside there. But this is where most of the changes are actually physically going on right now. On the outside, you can see some of the construction. So I guess we're due for another visit here in a couple of years. So basically it looks like that's where the P.F. Chang's used to be in the corner. And there was like a Lord & Taylor's above it, I believe, that was shut down when they went out of business. So they actually took the corner, look very similar to what they did in the Sears side. It looks like they maintained the actual structure of the shell of the building and just kind of guided it out. So I'm pretty sure they're doing the same kind of outdoor retail spaces they're doing over in the Sears side. That Sears side over there. So, all right, let's go in the mall. That's about everything for the outside of the mall. Let's warm up a little bit. Alright, so that includes this visit here at the Cambridgeside Mall. So a lot has changed in the last 2 years. Last time we were here, the CS was still here, and the, I guess it was Mason, it was in Lord & Taylor's. Maybe the only time it was Lord & Taylor's, was still here. So they've completely gutted those two structures. They actually removed the floor on the CS building. Last time we were here, they already had taken down the escalator to get to the 3rd floor, and that's all finished off now, and they're starting to put the office space onto the 3rd floor. I reported it was a dead mall last time. I don't know if it's so much a dead mall now that I'm back here 2 years later, than more or less a mall that needs some, it's a transition mall, I guess you could say. I'll be very, very interested to see what the outdoor space looks like once it's over, because there's a lot of apartment buildings being built over there now. So that'll be interesting. It is kind of sad. I was coming to this mall since I was a kid. My dad actually used to put his boat out there. We used to take the boat to the mall sometimes, come in, and that was in the early 90s when this mall was really, really coming around. And since then, it's dipped down, and hopefully it's starting to come back up. So maybe this reinventing of this mall space with offices and outdoor retail, along with the indoor retail, and getting rid of some of these box stores and putting some of these small ones is actually the best thing that could happen to this place. So it's still alive. It's still operating. I thought they were going to knock this completely down. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're going to save it and just reimagine it, which is awesome. So that is the review of this mall. Hope you guys like it. We'll have to come back once all the construction's done, because I didn't realize, I think COVID kind of delayed everything a little bit, because we came here right in the beginning, right before COVID broke. So it was like February of 2020. So it's been 2 years. And the interior, the first 2 floors are really nice. They finished everything off. I think it's probably about 75% occupied. Still some space for, especially on the 2nd floor, for retailers to go. But other than that, I think we're getting there. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Any comments or questions below, let me know. See you guys later. Bye. I did want to add, it's about $4 an hour to park here in the garage, and they close the garage at 1 o'clock. So if you plan on going somewhere past 1, don't do it. Still need a mask in the city of Cambridge, and that's about it.